Today we're going to talk about the Brompton frame clip and rear light. To install the new clip, you're going to need the following tools. Going to need a Phillips screwdriver, a number 10 wrench, a number 2 Allen key, some pliers, and a wire cutter. First, we begin by taking off the seat post clamp. When removing the seat post clamp, be careful about the spring because it's still under load. Now, this is the original frame clip. We're going to need this metal piece over here. So this is where your Phillips screwdriver comes into play. First, we unscrew this screw. And then we take off the metal piece like so. Sometimes the fit in this is very tight, so you might need some pliers to get this out of place. Now, we're going to go forward and install it in the bike fun frame clip and rear light adapter. When installing this, make sure you have the right orientation. It cannot be like this. Remember, when you clamp it in place, it should be like so. This should face downward and the taillight should face backward. Now we can proceed to use a hammer to hammer this right in place. After hammering the clip in place, we're going to continue with the screws included in the set. You're going to need your number 2 Allen key. First, we start by installing this metal piece in here. Please note that it has a concave end. This should face outwards. We place it like so. When you tighten it, make sure that the head of the screw is not too outwards, but it can also not be too inwards. Don't over tighten it. Once this is done, we can proceed to install the seat post clamp again. But before we continue, this is where the cable cutter comes into play. This is your original spring, and we have to cut this small area over here. Approximately 1 millimeter in length should be enough. Like so. Now, with the spring shortened a little bit, we can now proceed to install the spring. So the spring should be positioned like so. First, put this in place, and then this in place. And now try to be careful when doing this, because you may scratch the paint. Now we can proceed to install the knob on the other end. Now, for the last step, we can proceed to install the rear light in the socket, like so. Now the installation is complete.